Achieves, can you tell me which team has been letting in the least amount of goals this regional, but has been allowing the most shots against?
You know, if I had to guess, I'd probably say Endpoint or Evil Geniuses.
Okay, you're half right. It is Evil Geniuses. If you've been paying attention to the stats at all this season, it makes a lot of sense. And it was an interesting one, I feel like, because despite the amount of shots they're fielding, they don't actually have the most saves either. They for whatever reason, the opposition can't get a clean shot against Evil Geniuses. But now Evil Geniuses have to go up against a team that averages 9 shots a game and a very high-octane offense, and, well, maybe no defense, as Evil Geniuses will get on the board first.
Team Queso, that's an easy one to collect here. Just a weird miss there from Joyo. Tough, but not the way you want to start out, but it's a long series, so you can kind of brush that one off.
Yeah, not the way you would want to start there for Joyo, and for Team Queso, they did have a great start yesterday against KC. Came out hot. The offense was working quite well. The defense, at least for the first half, was quite good, and KC started to figure them out. We'll see if EG could have the same type of success here in this series.
Oh. Ooh, I'm surprised that one found its way in. I mean, the defender here, it's Ivan as he's on the back line, and I think he kind of just gave up on that one, thinking it was going to go off the crossbar and bounce back into the middle, so he was focused on recovery and ends up taking a skip into the net. So I guess Queso going to get it right back, and I don't know what to think of this first 30 seconds. It's been kind of bonkers.
A little shocking to see Rise be able to climb in there like that, but still, both teams now able to find an interesting one on the board, and at least are back to equal across the board.
Where we should have been, to be honest. Evil Genius has played a pretty... I don't want to say defensive, because there were a lot of shots that started coming through later in their series yesterday versus Luminosity, but it did kind of feel very stalematy for a long time, with a lot of play being focused around in the corners and off the sidewalls, and nobody was really getting anything done. I'm curious to see if Vatira, Rise, and Joyo are able to put some more varied options towards that EG defense and try and break them down a little more.
Yeah, that's definitely the case for Queso. It's something that we've seen with their offense. They can be quite creative at times. I've really liked the work from Vatira. He's really been a star, I think, this entire season so far in RLCS 21-22, and has really helped this Queso, as I think it is a team effort, but Vatira in many games has stood out.
Certainly. Definitely the mechanical wizard that can really break anybody down at any point, as even now he's really sizing up Ivan, who's also earned his fair share of fans, I would say, for a different approach, but definitely one that both players you'd be forgiven for kind of going, who are these guys? And then they come out here and really show everyone what they're made of.
And that certainly is the case for both sides, I think, especially for Evil Geniuses, who, you know, had a fantastic offseason, and I think they got a lot more believers, especially with this run once again, putting together a high-quality lower bracket run.
Wow. I mean, Rizix yesterday, he's such a brilliant support player for everything that his team was setting up, and it seems he's brought that back today. He's reading the game incredibly well, understanding when he needs to step in and help a teammate that's about to go for a challenge. He could be a problem for Team Queso to get through.
Rise wanting more there, but shut down by the defense of EG. Now they put one on target. Joyo has to jump after it, and he does make the save. Here's Rise. Good little breezy into that one towards the net, and not that dangerous, but they get a couple defenders to go. Rizex trying to play this one out for EG Team Queso, trying to keep that offense going. Here they come on the counterattack. Evil Geniuses. Rizex, that one will be just wide of the net and cleared away by Vatira with no boost. Right back into the hands of Catalysm, and finally Rise able to clear it out.
Great half flip as well from Rizex to go support Ivan in case he got pumped off that ball. And really dead gridlock after that first 30 seconds where both teams kind of allowing things they shouldn't allow. Nobody's really been able to get a strong hold, I would say. I mean, it's not like there's been, ooh, that's a nice pass into the middle, you know what I mean? And really having to stretch to make some defensive plays. No one really going for risks or particularly demo heavy to open up gaps in the defense. It's really been the classic feeler game one, as everyone misses. And I guess Rizex is going to just collect for free.
Hey, if you're going to get it, if you're going to give him space like that, he'll certainly take it. Vatira just not enough boost to chase after it there. Or no, he did actually.
He had plenty.
He had plenty of boost.
Weird.
He assumed
Go for
ahead.
it. You probably have a better idea than I do.
I think he was assuming that there was going to be a challenge earlier, and that's why he came after it quicker, and that was not the case.
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe he was thinking, oh, Rizex is too far away. He's just going to give me the ball. And I thought maybe he wanted to go on a dribble. Either way, though, both options proved to be incorrect.
Oh, now Vatira. Oh my, everyone's left the ball. 2 have to go here as Rizex does come out with the clear. Queso, I think shocked that one was still in play for as long as it was, and could not crash the net. And now they found themselves down by a goal. And all 3 goals have been a little strange for both sides. But with 50 seconds left, Queso trying to make the difference here.
Oh, great defense there from Catalysm. Understanding he's trying to go for that touch off the ceiling. Joyo trying to, again, push it up for a teammate, but some boost steals as well for Queso. Big bump from Ivan to stop the pressure from building.
And it's one of those worst bumps where you just fly and float in the air, and you're in this position where you have to use the boost to get back to the wall. Vatira didn't want to, so he just floated back to the ground. He could not get back into the play. Still Queso putting on the pressure, or at least holding some possession here. Rise having to go back to his corner. It'll be one more attempt here for Queso if they can even get possession of it. Vatira has got Rise to his right, but can't get through Ivan. Catalysm, a good touch to keep this one away, make it difficult for Queso. Rise also denied by Rizex, and now it's just desperation for Queso. Vatira's got no boost, and Evil Geniuses will come out on top in game 1.
I want to know where Rizex ended up on the score. Is that third place? No, that's second, right? So,
yeah.
I was just curious because I really felt Rizex absolutely dialed in that game. Right place, right time, whenever they really needed him. And really an excellent game overall from Rizex, but 3 very strange goals. I really don't know if I want to give too much credit one way or the other for either team after game 1, but what you can say is that Rizex definitely kept out some more dangerous opportunities, and Evil Geniuses on defense able to stand up a little taller. So awkward game 1, but you'll take it any way you get it.
Watching the replay, Cheese, I think you're right. I think Vatira, I think he thought he had some space there, and so he was just trying to get to the ball, and then was shocked that the defender challenged there. But
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, for Queso and Evil Geniuses, I felt like you were making a good point about what the offense is really looking like between both teams, and I felt like in that game in particular, just a lot of solo plays where everyone's just like, all right, we're going to watch it go. We're not going to overcommit on this one. It was a very safe solo play where no one's overcommitting or chasing after anything. It's just like, okay, go for it. If it works out, it works out. We're going to be back here. We'll take care of anything if you lose the ball.
Big shift, though, at the start of game 2. Evil Geniuses, 3 players on the blue half, definitely trying to get physical. That's dished out into the middle, and Rizex overdoes it and tries to get Joyo out of the way. Definitely a great early push from Evil Geniuses. Big change of pace for him as well. And Ivan able to work a challenge through. Rise, awkward position. Vatira as well, really struggling to get a handle on some of these touches, as Rise again able to dodge a demo, and Evil Genius is really unwilling to relent any space if they can help it.
And there's a lot of quality shots coming out from Evil Geniuses there that stretched out the defense. And to Queso's credit, they did a good job of making the saves. Even with Evil Genius players in their faces, still Rise was able to make 2 very crucial saves. And now Evil Genius is trying to ramp up another attack here, trying to work through the Queso corner. Not going to happen. As Queso watching Rizex deal with this one. And Queso still coming out with the ball. That's a demo. Net's open for the moment. Ivan's got to get back. That one floating in front of the net. And of course, Joyo's going to crash the net for Team Queso.
You felt good as soon as you see Ivan overcommit there in the corner and realize he's the one who's got to come up with a play there, courtesy of Rise. No opportunity for you. Catalysm thinking his team was going to have the ball. He had to rotate all the way back from the midfield line. Just didn't have the time to get there. Great recognition from Team Queso to jump on it.
Yeah, the demo and then the bump from Rise on Ivan as he tried to make up for the lost player. Removing those players from the situation, whether it's a demo or a bump, so strong for your defense, or for your offense, excuse me, and devastation for a defense. Yeah, it can be both, I suppose. As Ivan here, he's trying to put on a bit of offense. That one's going to go high. It's Catalysm. Well, he gave it right back to Vatira. We'll say thank you very much. He'll move down the field. Rise now. He's got 2 in the corner here. Not a lot of boost to work with. Joyo still keeping this dangerous. Vatira's up. And he's got not a lot of boost to work with. Unfortunately.
He kind of had to control that. He was kind of thinking maybe I can go for a pass, but both of his teammates were both rotating back. No one was really ready to come through and go for a second chance. Is definitely the better play to kind of just hang on to that one. If you end up scoring it, cool, but that was not the name of the game right there. It was buy time.
His first touch a little too far away for the amount of boost he had to really make any solo play happen either. As now Queso having to play this one for the back wall. Another demo now. Joyo on Rizex. Rise, no boost, still making it work. We saw him do this yesterday against KC. Even with no boost, he'll act like he has some, and he'll win a couple challenges.
Ooh, okay, with the bump. Okay.
Good play.
I like it. There's a lot of misdirection from Team Queso's offense. I mean, a lot of little fake challenges when the ball's stuck on the ground. People coming in from behind a guy that's dribbling the ball, send the man forward and get the bumps going. I mean, it's a lot to handle if you're on defense.
Certainly. Queso, I think that has been another demo now for Joyo. That's really been their bread and butter here in this season. It's that misdirection, and we're seeing right now a lot of physical game coming out from them. The demos, the bumps have really opened up the space. Joyo wants it all himself. Catalysm will deny Rizex to follow up, but still coming out to Vatira. He's got Rise to his right. Vatira gonna call his own number, and he gets under one, but still the defense very packed in their box from Evil Geniuses. Still having to field this. Catalysm lets that one skate by. Rise, flip reset, gets over one. Vatira with the shot. It goes off Ivan. Did he own goal? No, Catalysm saves it. Ivan somehow gets the read and makes the save.
Man, I mean, you're kind of watching Evil Geniuses there. Had to give up an extra possession. Got some boost stolen from them. That was a terrible position to be in, and it really did take both of them there on that goal line to keep that one out. Big stop for EG to keep the game in a winnable position, down one with 60 seconds left.
8 saves on the 9 shots for Evil Geniuses. Joyo, Queso trying to extend this lead. They've been on a lot of offense here in this game. Excuse me. Evil Geniuses, can they tie this one up late? 40 seconds left to work with, plenty of time. But they've got to break out of defense as Queso has been ramping up. Here's Joyo. Flip reset, gets a touch, denied. It's Rizex trying to get a piece of it, doesn't get the touch. Here comes Vatira, dangerous from this position, tries to go all the way across. Here comes Rise on the shot, denied by Ivan, and Evil Geniuses just can't break out. Joyo goes towards net. Rizex tries to get a piece. It still comes out in front of the box, and here comes Ivan now. Evil Geniuses, maybe their last chance as a side flip comes out. Catalysm will be taken out of the play, and Queso very calmly dealing with this one. As time has just ticked away for Evil Geniuses. Rise trying to kill it now, and Ivan, can he keep under? No, too heavy of a touch. And Queso with a 1-0 victory in game 2.
And I mean, this game for Queso really was, okay, fight him off, fight him off, fight him off. That first, maybe 30, maybe a minute or so where Evil Geniuses really shoving hard. A lot of great quality opportunities early on, but after that, I mean, Team Queso, it was boost control central. I mean, they'd get in there, steal one corner boost, and even if that long clear came out, they had 2 people forward, rotating back, taking away both those midfield boosts. And it was so hard for Evil Geniuses to have enough to consistently feel comfortable pushing forward and trying to win a challenge and get the offense rolling. It was really just, okay, hang on, we gotta reset a little bit back here on defense that entire game pretty much. So love the control from Queso.
And when you couple that with the physical play that you saw, especially through the midway and end point of that game, it's so hard to get control when you don't have the boost. And even when you do have the boost, you're getting bumped and demoed. It's very tough for any defense to deal with that type of pressure. And Queso really didn't score a lot. They had a lot of shots. And to the credit of EG, they made a ton of saves. But Queso felt like they were in full control in that game, and they're right back to business here in game 3.
Yep, same thing. Steal one corner boost, collect the midfield, and voila, you've trapped EG on their own half one more time.
Joyo. Oh, can't find the back wall. No boost here for Vatira. He's in a tough spot. Doesn't even make contact. Rise. I don't know. Ivan trying to throw it towards net. Put Rise in a tough spot. As now Vatira, he does have boost. Gets bumped out of the way. Uses his flip to get back into it. Looking for a flip reset here and doesn't get a lot of it.
I'll be honest, I was selfish there. I really wanted Vatira to have the juiciest recovery to put us past. He's going to go all the way back from the orange side to punch it off his own post and keep the game tied.
He really came out wide on that flip into it. And hit the post instead. Now Catalysm. And Evil Genius is trying to find some semblance of pressure here in this game. They really have struggled to break out from their end with possession. Here's Rizex looking for options. All he's got is Queso players in front of him. The call comes out for Catalysm to cut across. He'll get over one. This one dangerous. Rise, does he have the read? He does. But maybe an opportunity here for Evil Geniuses. Can they hold Queso back? It's not going to happen. Rise breaks free. Vatira. Oh, it's dangerous here for Rizex. The bump on the last man of Evil Geniuses will open it up for Vatira.
You want to learn how to get out of your own half. Do what Rise and Vatira did right there. Rise recognizing that he had the time to bring the ball down onto a dribble. Stop Evil Geniuses from going for consistent challenges. Gained control. Forced them to make a challenge. Won his first one, and then Vatira buying the time, letting the play develop before he just went for that quick shot. And a well-deserved goal for Queso. I mean, that was executed brilliantly.
And so smart from Vatira, like you mentioned, to let that one bounce. I think a lot of defenses, especially on a counterattack like that, expect the quick transition, the quick one-touch type play. And so Vatira to take the beat, let Rise come through, get the bump, and then have a much easier shot. I mean, that's what makes them so good. They're an incredibly smart team in Queso right now, putting on a clinic of offense.
I got scared. Catalysm was about to block that clear. He just tapped it back into his own net. And Evil Geniuses again. This time, though, they have a lot of boost right now. So all it takes is one or two challenges. And indeed, they're going to steal one away here. So may see them on offense for a little bit.
See what Evil Geniuses can put together. How about this one over to Rizex? And they'll tie it up just like that.
Real nice execution here. Rizex again getting aggressive, contesting right in front of the box, and a tough play to handle. I mean, Catalysm put that ball in the perfect spot. Everybody kind of following that initial push all the way out to the opposite end, and so quick back into the middle, no one in position for it.
It was a little strange from Queso. Rise and Vatira both kind of chased it into the corner. Rise left the goal, and that's what opened up the space. That neither of them got a good touch or touch at all on the ball coming out from the corner. Now Queso trying to make amends. Joyo. How many times have we seen a Queso player just air dribble directly at the defense of Evil Geniuses? As they are trying to field this one downfield. It's not going to happen, but Joyo so quick to the air. And the flip reset. And it's going to go through. The last man can't make the play, and Queso back in the lead.
That's too hot to handle if you're Rizex. You see Joyo there. That's a strong flip reset. I mean, Ivan, what are you going to do? And Rizex so focused on Vatira's line.
Yeah.
I mean, he's never thinking I got to go all the way across and get it.
I'm going to be honest. If I'm the last man there, I'm surprised that Joyo gets the flip reset off the ceiling back to himself and then gets that much power. Here he comes again.
Really got the midair scoop on it for sure. That just popped right off his car, didn't it?
It was perfectly executed by Joyo.
Nice.
Now Queso sitting in 1-goal lead once again.
Okay.
This time it's a miss. Now Rizex, he puts it directly in the middle. Rise makes the save. Evil Geniuses chances have come at a premium, and that was a golden opportunity. They're going to have to ramp back up. 1.5 minutes left to work with.
Actually got another one here.
Rizex.
Oh, great takeaway.
Good block there by Joyo and Rise. Once again, good flip resets in the midfield for Team Queso. Getting that extra little oomph on that ball. And now Vatira, not a lot of boost to work with as his team awaits what EG does with it, and it's nothing. Placement to the right side won't go through as Catalysm will take his shot at the Team Queso defense as he takes it to the corner.
Inspired attempt. I think they wanted some type of wacky midair pinch, and then they both just realized it wasn't going to happen. And again,
he saved it.
It went out. Are you kidding? I thought for sure that was just going to coast in. Oh, wow.
Ivan the Magician. That's the second time now. He saved it on the brink of the goal line. He never gave up on the play, and that just goes back to the Queso players not getting power behind the shot. They thought they could let that one roll in. Still Evil Geniuses down by 1, maybe 2 if Vatira didn't make great contact. This could be it, though, for Evil Geniuses. The pass over to Ivan, looking for 2. Ivan doesn't connect. Everyone committed from EG, and the play breaks down with 15 seconds left to play.
You saw Rizex get so close right there on that transition, I think expecting either a straight pass, and now it's Ivan off the wall. Joyo needs to take it away. Catalysm forced to jump at it. Oh, so close for Evil Geniuses. What more do you got? One last opportunity here.
Ivan Looking for the back wall. Vatira can't immediately kill it. Ivan, no boost. Evil Geniuses.
Okay.
Looking for this one again. A pinch is necessary. Rizix gets it.
Straight
again,
down,
no boost. That's a smart play from Rise. Baited everyone in with the touch and then let it drop down. Team Queso in the lead in the series.
Oh, so close if you're EG. Again, struggling to find their way out. Not quite as much as game 2, I would say, but still in general, kind of having to work their way and put in a lot of extra effort to break out. But when they did, they were able to get down on the other side, put together some great chances. And I really feel like, you know, EG, with a little better placement, you probably end up here 2-2 into overtime. But yeah, it's really the problem of shot creation for them. Because, like, yeah, they're doing okay to fight off a lot of tough attempts from Queso. But, I mean, getting back on that other side when you've got so few opportunities, you can't just drive the ball into the corner and hope you're going to work your way out somewhere.
And I hope as Evil Geniuses takes this timeout, they think about a lot of what's happening on defense, because I think a lot of times their offense actually looks quite good. I've been impressed with Evil Geniuses in the offensive side of things. I think they just get broken down, a little panicky on defense a lot of times. And like you've been mentioning, I think you're spot on, Achieves. The starvation of boost on the Evil Geniuses side.
Tough, man.
It's been so hard for them to break out with any semblance of control, of any boost, anything, because Team Queso just sweeps up everything on the EG side.
That really is the eternal give and take of Rocket League is, yeah, you're going to have to give up the ball to make sure that you can take your own boost on your half, because you can't afford to get those taken as well. And so it really does come down to when you're playing just that long punt game, okay, we need a second to breathe right here. That first challenge is critical. It needs to go at least in fairly neutral position. And the problem with that is Team Queso have been so aggressive with their follow-ups, playing so close. And it's tough to outpace them to that first challenge, wherever it may go. And
yeah,
what do you do if you're Evil Geniuses? And I mean, big thing is I always try and rely on it is change of pace of play, but that's easier said than done when everyone's sitting up in the air flip resetting everything and you can't just bring the ball down.
Right.
I mean, that's no easy feat.
By the way, I do like Evil Geniuses taking a timeout here. I think we've seen too many times teams wait till it's like really bad, and that wasn't the worst game in the world. In fact, both losses have not been horrible games from EG. In fact, I think they've just been pretty par games.
Two
Queso's
games straight
just edged them out.
Thing.
Yeah,
and it's just like, okay, we've lost both. Like,
but I can appreciate a team recognizing, hey, you know what? We're not getting anything going in our favor right now. Let's take a timeout. Let's regroup before it's just a disaster. The mental's down in the gutter, right? You're in the mud thinking about how poorly you've played. I don't think EG thought about that at all. It's like, hey, we've had a couple tough games. They've been very, very close. We can beat these guys. Let's figure it out. And I like that.
It's definitely not impossible here for Evil Geniuses to come away with a win. It's just a matter of how do you stop all these Joyo flip resets as he continues to go for more. And Vatira is getting tricky on the midfield as well. And a nice early start again for Queso here in game 4. But definitely a little extra space to work with here. And this is really critical with Catalysm pushing here into the corner. You can't have exactly that happen. You can't say, okay, we've got the ball on an air dribble. Let's kind of stick it here and fight for the ball on the blue half. But no, you instantly lose it all the way back into the orange. And now it's chaos.
And one of the strongest things about EG's game so far has been the defense, at least when you look at the efficiency of saves. They've saved 80% of the shots that come towards their net so far. That's an incredible stat when you consider that Queso's putting up 9, 10, 11 shots in each of these games. EG, they're standing tall, they're bending, they're breaking sometimes, but really not crumbling. And that's important for a defense to keep your game, especially when you're struggling on offense, to keep you in this series.
They are definitely trying their best to make sure they get a hold of some of these midfield boosts as well. Stop Team Queso from having such an advantage in that department. As Joyo, that's a quality touch. And Rizix aiming for that bottom right corner. A little off the mark. This is good for Evil Geniuses. It's over on the blue half. They're on an air dribble. It's very predictable where the ball is going to go. You got to find a way to string some challenges together.
Oh, Rizix with a challenge that turned into a shot. And Vatira will make the save. 2 minutes come and gone very quickly here, as this one will skate across the middle of the field on the EG side. Rise with a quality challenge, looking for more. Ivan, he'll get punched out of the way. Vatira now over 1, and that's all he's going to get. As again, EG very packed inside of their box. You've got to go through all of them if you're going to score.
I gotta love the poise on the goal line. I mean, with how quick some of these plays are developing on these air dribbles, Ivan again just sticks one off the wall out into the corner. I mean, it's been hard work down there on the goal line for Evil Geniuses, and like you said, they are doing a real nice job.
Yep, 5 saves now, make it 6 for Ivan. That's his 4th individually.
I count that as 5.
Yeah. Evil Geniuses doing a good job weathering the storm, but you got to show some offense here. Maybe an opportunity. Rizek's going for the bump on Joyo as Vatira will just very blankly throw it out to the sideline. It'll come right back to him though. And he'll air dribble. Again, Queso with the air dribbles all the way across the field.
It's tough. You have to find a way to get up on that, because that's really been the one big thing that stops Evil Geniuses, is how much dominance Team Queso have on going for challenges in the air. It's like, it's just relieving so much pressure and not allowing Evil Geniuses any time to really get set up in the midfield, because it's instantly back on the, he's through the first guy. Now we have to rotate back so we can play defense again. And it's just been so frustrating to deal with.
It forces you to challenge, and if they don't, well, a Queso player's just going to take it up over your head.
Like, cool, we take those.
It really forces the defense hand, and in many cases, EG haven't been able to get up after it, as we've seen. I mean, I was about to name a singular player, but all 3 players on Queso have had air dribbles. Yeah, it really is a collective effort from them. But still, even with all that being said, Queso not able to break through yet with the pressure they've had, and now feeling maybe a little bit more as we're still tied up with 50 seconds left here in Game 4. It's been a close battle. Again, EG have had to weather the storm early. I think they stabilized a little bit here. But that's a demo and a wide open net, but no follow-up. Vatira, that one's going to go high. Rizek's got to get the touch. Won't happen. Vatira's shot goes wide. Now Joyo. Guess what he's going to do? He's going to take it to the sky, and he's going to put it away. Joyo with 30 seconds left, and he puts it home for Queso.
It's exactly what I was talking about. The support from Joyo, he's so tight to that first challenge. I mean, he's reading the game so well, and yeah, his teammate skips it off Catalysm's nose, and Joyo says, cool, air dribble, and I'm just going to put the entirety of the mass of my car behind the middle of the ball, and he's able to drill it through 2 defenders.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, again, EG really had the space closed down for the most part. It was just that little hole in the corner that Joyo found, and he pushed it home. Now EG, they've got to put something together. They've only had 3 shots this game to the 9 of Team Queso. Maybe one here for Catalysm. Has space and boost to work with. Vatira on the challenge. Will deny the effort. And EG now, desperate for one. They got the last man that jumped. Ivan, can he keep it up? Ivan almost puts it away, but Vatira is able to save it. Still a chance here for Catalysm. EG wants some drama here in Game 4, and they just might get it. Catalysm with no boost. He can't go, and he won't be able to keep it up.
Man, what a save from Queso. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I would laugh if that was their one save. the 0-second takeaway from Ivan almost equalizing it up. Okay, they had 4, but still, so close. I mean, that's 3 games in a row. It's basically been, okay, marginal improvement from Game 2 to Game 3. Okay, marginal improvement from Game 3 to Game 4. Okay, marginal improvement going into Game 5, but you're still coming up with 3 straight losses, and it's just, it really is getting crushed on the challenges for me. Queso 100% winning that. I mean, I don't know what else you're supposed to do here, because it really does feel like the mechanics really throwing Evil Geniuses for a loop. They just don't quite have the ability to stall out the Queso push enough to regain some footing.
Yeah, I think you're right. And it's kind of one of those things, too, when you watch Queso play. We've mentioned the air dribble so much now, but it just feels like you got to get someone there faster, because there's just been too much space afforded to Queso to charge at your net. And a lot of times, you know, EG, they're handcuffed. They can't. They don't have the boost, or they're not in a position to, or they're getting bumped. And so that's a lot of credit going over to Queso. They're doing a good job of just making life tough for EG in this series.
It has been a clinical offense. It's kind of been, you know, there's two types of offense in Rocket League. There's the slow, steady, you know, Python constriction, put them in a headlock, stop them from doing anything. And that's what you're getting right here. The other kind is when one person is absolutely crushing everything and they can do no wrong. And this has certainly not been that. It's really been Evil Geniuses is like, we're going to try our best to just struggle and squirm free. And it's just, no, they just wrap tighter at that point.
And you're seeing again Queso chasing after them, and that's a good challenge coming up from Ivan. Then maybe not getting the ball, but just preventing the man on the ball from staying with it. Joyo, the first one up. The speed from Queso is on display, and now a demo. Vatira will pull it out to Joyo. The shot's going to go high. Maybe he's going to get two. He's going to put it home. Queso's there.
Rizek's rotating back in from the midfield line like, oh, great, my teammate just got demoed. Oh, great, Catalysm didn't buy me any time. Great, it's off my backboard, and I'm not in time. All right, cool. Like, that's everything you were talking about, Corelli.
And we're seeing, I mean, just phenomenal play from Joyo behind the ball here today against Evil Geniuses. He's had some ups and downs in his series, but a couple times now in a few of these regionals, we've been pointing him out. And he's looked phenomenal here against Evil Geniuses. He had the one mistake. He started off the series with the one mistake. Yeah. That was it. That's the only criticism I have of Joyo right now.
After that, he's been absolute money. Oh, man. Evil Geniuses. All right. Got to find a way back here. Again, same situation, though, as the last game. It's not like none of these games have been winnable. They've all been one-goal games.
Yep. Oh, that's a decent shot from Catalysm. And Ivan's just waiting to see where Queso goes with it. It's going to pay off. A great challenge. Now looking for a bump. Gets it. Follow-ups there. Rizex can't beat Joyo. The last man of Queso coming up clutch. Catalysm again, round two. This time not getting the defense. Ivan's there. Rizex. He can't get after it fast enough. Catalysm. Now Ivan whips around. Shot on target. Vatira can't get back. Evil Geniuses tie it up.
Had to be a goal here. Joyo loses a challenge. Rise kind of thinking about a demo there, and Catalysm really taking an interesting line. I mean, he's heading across the ball. That was all focused on just don't let the clear happen. Like, if it pops out into the corner, that's fine. We'll reset, but I cannot afford to let a clear happen, and that's why his line was kind of so passive there. It's just focused on making sure that Queso doesn't get out of the web again.
I like the way you put that. It is a web in some of these constrictions that we've seen. And Evil Geniuses, though, they are able to tie it up and show some offense here, and that's a good start for them to get back into this series. In a series, like you said, that's been one-goal games. They have not been blown out in score, at the very least. Now Vatira, he's trying to add to the Queso tally. Rizex gets a demo on Joyo, and Ivan will run into Rise. Open space now for Rizex. Takes it to the sky, has to dunk Joyo. Oh, he does! He's just stronger as he gives EG the lead.
Hello, Rizex. Welcome to the party. And what a way to do it. I mean, Joyo tried his best, but that was perfect. I mean, twisting the car back with the roof facing the ground to just kind of spear right into the middle, right as Joyo's making contact. Incredibly aggressive line to take, but it puts all the momentum on a singular point that was directly opposite of Joyo's clear, and that just stuck it right through him. Great challenge.
An amazing challenge there from Rizex, and one that was very prone to pinching out as well when you kind of angle your car like that. That one can pinch out very poorly for you, but he hit that so square against Joyo. Now Evil Geniuses threatening once again. They want to make it a two-goal game. Rizex, I think he wanted the bump there with Ivan on Vatira, and that would have been an open net. Didn't come through. Now Joyo, he's got no boost, but he's certainly still a threat. Pass over to Vatira, he'll let it go. Couldn't chase after it quite yet. Now he'll go as Evil Geniuses. They got a minute and a half to hang on to extend this series. Ivan working it in the corner still for EG. Catalysm weighing his options. He'll try and go over. It's Vatira
here for Queso on defense.
At the moment, it's working, but EG, they're slowly clamping down on Queso, giving him a taste of their own medicine. Here's Ivan again trying to go over. Vatira will just not let anything over his head. Queso get out. Vatira on the shot. Now a follow-up is needed. Joyo can't hold on to it. Maybe a chance here for EG to counter, but Queso quickly get back after it.
They're going to steal all that boost there. That double commit, definitely not good for EG. That's a great float. And Ivan, that was big brain defense right there. Understanding that's where the next play's headed. It's not the net. It's to make it an easy shot. And that was a great rotation back.
And for how direct Queso can be with the air dribbles, sometimes they are indirect coming out of the corners. As this time, Rise, well, he went just straight for the crossbar. And now a chance for Catalysm. How about a 2-goal lead? He can't find the net. Ivan, can he drop it down? He will. It's 3-1 EG.
Just a matter of how strong does Ivan hit it here. The defender has to make a gas. Catalysm up over Joyo, who's been so good in general. Actually, no, Rise and Ivan indeed connecting with that ball at the same time. Just ended up, Ivan got the last touch, able to keep it in the posts as well. 3 goals for Evil Geniuses. What a way back.
And I think this game is an example of where a lot of the series that we've seen in this regional in particular, and I think just the general play style of EG have gone. They put up a lot of shots. They do a good job to keep the opposition on defense. Now you're seeing 11 shots for EG to the 5 of Team Queso. A complete flip of the script as Joyo wants a double tap, and it's well read by Ivan. And Evil Geniuses are going to get one back in their best game yet, Achieves. They have looked phenomenal here after the timeout.
Confirmed, Rocket League is very easy game. Win your challenges and you win. I know it's a bit of a meme to say it that simply, but really, Evil Geniuses, that's what happens when you start stringing a couple of them together, especially in a series like this where Queso has, in general, been pushing and pushing and pushing and not really had to contend with too much back the other way. It's very easy for Queso to think, yeah, we're going to win this one too, and we're going to start heading forward to start that pressure one more time. And you see all of these goals, they actually get up and they get through somebody. And just like that, Queso's not ready for it.
Yeah, and EG, I mean, they really wanted to take to the sky. You saw so many times we call out, okay, what is the EG player going to do? He's going to pop it up and go for it. But Tira, he denied a lot of the opportunities, but EG still were able to keep the offense going. Even after the first challenge loss, there was follow-up there to keep the offense on and lock in Queso, not let them out so easily. That's what Queso was doing to EG, and I think EG really got a hold of it against Queso in that game.
Great show. Can you do it one more time is the question, because it's great to see Evil Geniuses be like, okay, they're back in it. They figured something out here, and now it's a matter of does it come back, and can you do it for at least one more game to take everything off the table and really put the squeeze on Queso.
See if Evil Geniuses can force a Game 7. Neo Tokyo now, as Queso trying to close out this series. Remember, both teams were coming from the lower bracket. Rizex, oh no, it went just high on the net on Catalysm's shot. That one was going to go in, and now the counter's on. Ivan does clear it away, at least put it over the net. Joyo wants 2.
Oh boy. And wait, they just get to come through there and reset the offense?
Oh my. And Rise got by 2. Ivan has to bail them out once again. He has been crucial as the last man multiple times for EG, whether it's on the goal line or just the final challenge. But you're right, Achieves. You look at EG's structure on defense, and a couple times, especially in that instance, Team Queso, they just get extra chances for free.
One way or the other, they do hold them off, but it's never a good thing to give your opposition an extra chance. Definitely could have come down to we just don't have the boost and we're just slow to it. That's entirely possible. Not a good touch there from Rise. Really hamstrung Joyo in the net, and he kind of just picked the middle and said, I'll figure it out when the shot comes at me, and thankfully it went pretty close to him.
Yeah, definitely got lucky on the placement there. Very easily could be a 1-0 lead for EG. This one's a good pass out to Ivan. Finds the back wall. Joyo has to make the save and the clear. As EG are not letting them out. This is what we've been talking about from EG. They've slowly been ramping up this offense and just closing down on Queso to not make it so easy, but that's a double commit coming out from EG. Ivan sitting very deep waiting for this clear, and very smart from him after seeing that double commit so far back, and still Evil Geniuses have not rotated all the way back. Here's Rise now with a flip reset. Follow up from Joyo. It's saved. Everyone there from EG. Catalysm turns it away, but they got to field another one. Here comes Vatira. He'll let it go for Rise as Team Queso still threatening here. Well. Rise bumping everyone. As Vatira, he'll field a pump of himself, and Rizek will put an end to that attack.
Excuse me, pardon me, Vatira. I've got to break this play up right quick. And again, Rye's going to repay the favor back the other way. That was a lot of opportunity for Queso right there. I mean, they had a chance to score on an open top left-hand corner of the net. They didn't place it well. They get the chance to maybe score, and then Rizex comes through and bumps Vatira off the play as well. And Queso going to be a little frustrated. Evil Genius is able to work their way out of that one because that was no surefire defense, that's for sure.
Yeah. Lots of opportunities there, still scoreless. We've seen a game like this before. It took a while for these teams to break through. Here's Rise. He'll take it himself. He gets over Rizex. Ivan forced to go. Catalysm on the back wall waiting. And he doesn't have boost as he relies on Ivan. And he does a good job. A couple of demos come out as well. Rizex,
nasty kick.
He's got no help, but no one's able to get the challenge from Team Queso. Another miss from Rise, looking for one more follow-up. It'll be Catalysm again to the back wall. This time, Joyo's ready, and he does get the touch in the clear. And another dunk for him as he breaks out for Team Queso.
That's the one that you can't afford to go back the other way. 1v1 with Vatira. Rizex to Catalysm, and Catalysm, he is playing danger close support. He's able to just be in time to beat the defense back. Vatira, not a bad line, to be honest. But again, Rizex managing to manipulate a challenge just enough.
I think Queso shocked that they had to be back on defense. They thought Joyo did such a great job of breaking out, but that ball rolled right out in front of Rizex and says, oh, okay, I'll just turn on this and take it towards net. Why not? And they caught the defense out just a little bit there from Queso, and those opportunities are the ones that you have to take advantage of. EG 1 for 1 here. As they put another shot on target. Catalysm, what was that?
Yeah, well, this is one that you're thinking, yeah, you can hit it, but the chances you absolutely nail it, slim to none.
Wow.
Rise is wishing that he would have banked a little bit more on that opportunity. That was not easy, and a gorgeous shot from Rise.
A beauty. And Rise just a little too close to that near post. I think he didn't realize how sharp of an angle Catalysm had hit it.
Yeah.
As Rizex has a flip reset, a 2-goal lead now for Evil Geniuses, trying to force Game 7. They've got to hold on. Here comes Joyo, going high once again, but this time EG, they've locked it down. The pass over to Vatira is too short, and Vatira racing back. Will have to go from his back wall.
Ivan again. I mean, that's a big takeaway. Not panicking and thinking, oh, they've got the pass into the middle, I have to go try and save it. And then he's just like, nah, it's going to be over there. This is fine. Gotta love the poise on defense from him.
30 seconds left. EG, they've looked great in the last 2 games in particular. It's never looked horrible for them, but they've looked even better. A 2-goal lead, time ticking down. Game 7, imminent here, unless Queso can make the difference. Ivan not going to let it happen. He's got no boost and still carrying it across the net. Rizex will take the boost away and the ball, and he'll air dribble this one to safety. It's going to be Game 7 between Team Queso and Evil Geniuses.
There we go, and now it's continued incremental improvements. You know, they actually come out with a win there in Game 5. They keep the improvements. They come out with a win in Game 6. And now it's Team Queso. I wonder, do you think they take a timeout? I feel like you kind of have to, right?
They might. I wouldn't blame them either way. Because I don't think this was their best game, but I don't think anything catastrophic really happened for them. No timeout. Okay, no timeout. And for Evil Geniuses, the timeout certainly paid off. Just by the way, this is Queso's 19th Game 5 or 7 this season. They go to Game 5 or 7 in 51% of their series. They're also 3-0 in Game 7s this split.
That's the real question. How many of them do they win?
They're 3-0 in Game 7. Team Queso is. So Evil Genius is going to have to kick it up maybe a little extra more. Like you said, incremental improvements. It's certainly been building up, and I think Evil Geniuses are happy that this one is a 7-game series.
You're really liking some big blocks and some big plays from Catalysm and Rizex. Ivan on defense has been an absolute wall back there. He's really tough to get through in the past couple of games. And now it kind of feels like, Queso, okay, your game plan certainly is effective. And I think it really just comes back to they don't have quite a significant advantage on the map anymore.
Oh my God.
And so while these air dribbles, they look great, it's literally a scrapyard here on Champions Field at the start.
They were all gone. Every single EG player was just demoed almost at the same time. And so I don't blame Vatira taking to the sky on that one. But I'm sorry, Cheese, I interrupted you.
No, it's just I like Queso trying to create advantages because that was the big reason that they were winning early on in the series. They had significant advantages in the boost game, the ball control game, the challenge game. And now that that's kind of equalized, it's tough to say if they've got what it takes to win here in Game 7.
Oh, see how they fare. It's Catalysm. Oh, I think there's some communication going on there, and he does finally call him off and goes. RLCS looking for Ivan, cut out by Joyo. Here's Catalysm to whip back around, take to the sky with full boost, and take a challenge. And the bump on Joyo. Opportunities here, and Ivan goes a bit high with it. As the opportunity might have been there for just a split second for EG.
Oh, RLCS just missed timing it. Ivan as well, a little too close. Rise making sure not a free shot for RLCS on the way back. And Evil Geniuses, now they're the ones pressing, and Queso having to play some Loctite defense. No free shots for either team here.
And that's what I've been saying about EG. I think in most of their series, it has been these types of games where they are the aggressor, at least the ones, you know, holding possession on offense. It's just, I think Queso
certainly
really
how they
caught
played
them out.
Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. I think Queso's just caught them out with the speed. Oh, that one almost cut out the defense with a double tap from Catalysm. Almost got that one to go. And now a long shot. Catalysm forced to make the save. Queso trying to put their offense on. It's been very tough to break the EG side. Part of the reason why it's been one goal game. That's a great bump on RLCS, but he recovers nicely to at least still slow down the play a little bit. Catalysm will not let Team Queso move down the field for free. Another good touch. Ivan has to go, and he does well to keep this one in for EG.
Okay, free ball. Vatira, good idea to force a challenge here, and he manages it nicely, but a lot of extra time for Evil Geniuses to get set. But at the same time, Queso definitely in a more favorable position. They're going to break down all the way, the whole length of the pitch. Surprise, surprise, it's in my net, as Daz would say.
That one was bait for Ivan. It's such a juicy shot you see coming. It's a missed touch off the back wall. Surely we have to go, but unfortunately, it came right down to Rise. And Ivan, the last man, just didn't see it fast enough and left the net open. And now RLCS trying to quickly get one back. Ivan and EG, they've got to fight here in Game 7. Two minutes left to play. Ivan will touch it to his own corner. Joyo wants to bring it down. A good demo on Vatira will slow things down on the Queso side. Rise, 50 boost to work with. Will fake under one, still keeping it awkward for the defense. Catalysm forced to use his boost. And will get down the field. Got 2 to go, though.
Oh, RLCS, man, a challenge machine right now. Unfortunately, not able to keep possession for his team, as this is no easy save. Ivan, thankfully, the first one there to it, so not contested. But you're joking.
Oh my.
No, go in the net. Come on, he deserves that.
Almost able to put it away, and Queso might have gotten away with one, and the pre-flip from RLCS will get back to it in time. Queso almost doubling their lead. Coming up on a minute left. EG, they've been oh so close to tying up this game, and they might only get a couple more chances here. Queso, oh my, that one almost dunked through. Here comes 2 from Evil Geniuses. They do get the touch. RLCS still going. Follow up there. No one's there from EG, and the clear comes out for Queso.
RLCS wanting that double tap off the wall, just a few boosts short. They get a big bump though on Queso at the midfield, so big gap for Ivan to kind of work with there, and he is going to almost squeeze it around Joyo, but unfortunately, again, that clean win on the challenge is what really would have sealed possession for him. They were able to work it back the other way. RLCS, can you beat the defense? Not in time, one step short.
Catalysm still has opportunity, had a flip. Ivan now looking for options. That touch got away from him, and now Rise quickly on the counter. Can he put it up and over? No, he fakes him, and now has to go through Catalysm. A great save. Now back the other way. RLCS can't hold on to it. As Vatira, he's got boost to work with and cannot get the flip reset to go. But there's 10 seconds left, and Ivan with a monster clear over to Catalysm. This is it for Evil Geniuses. Do they have one more opportunity? It comes out to the middle of the field. Joyo's going to clear it down the middle, as Evil Geniuses are fighting from their own side. That's a decent clear again. Here comes RLCS, shut down.
Catalysm
by Queso. Catalysm has to keep it up as well. And I don't think it's going to happen. No, Queso 4-0 now in Game 7 fifth split as they take down Evil Geniuses.